can be very, very wet. So, but it's a great place to raise and grow deer. We've had a great season last year. We hope to have another good one this year. So it's going to be exciting trying to get everything ready. And as the land manager, my job is to try to grow big deer. I'm going to try to do the best I can.
3, 4. We believe in supermarkets. Your person who likes to gun tattoos. Some won't die for our sins, and rich people get the blues. It's rank and file and air and trial to get born in a nice family. Hell, you might even get to be president. We'll make some calls and see what we could see.
Come on.
Good morning. What an experience. We're at the testing grounds of backwoods attraction out here at Yazoo City, known as Panther Track. We are trying to get some food plots ready to plant for summer crops for our deer. We are currently in a food plot called Lost Acres in the middle of this CRP field that we put in this past fall. We've only had this place since really September, and we had some great food plots in the fall, had a great deer hunts. Now we're trying to learn this place in the spring, which is, we found out real quick, like it's real wet. We have a plan to try to bush hog all these food plots that are oats and wheat blend that we put out. They are, some of them 3 and 4 feet tall. So what we have to do is try to bush hog it down as much as we can, going over 2 and 3 times, and then we're going to try to spray it. Normally you would disc it, but we can't get a disc in here. We can barely get this tractor. We got a 100-horse John Deere with a 15-foot cutter, and we're doing as much as we can do right now without rutting it up too bad. So we're going to cut these plots, and we're going to spray them, and then we're going to try to drill in our crops. We're going to put in corn, soybeans. We're going to try to get our dove fields ready. We've got several dove fields. We're going to put in sunflowers. So that's our plan here. Again, it's all new for us. It's, this ground is so wet. I can see why Mr. Howard Brent put it in trees, because it's sometimes hard to get in here and farm it when he had soybeans, and then trying to gather it when you get a lot of rain in the fall, which we find out can be very, very wet. So, but it's a great place to raise and grow deer. We've had a great season last year. We hope to have another good one this year. So it's going to be exciting trying to get everything ready. And as the land manager, my job is to try to grow big deer. I'm going to try to do the best I can. Another food plot down, it's what we call Happy Gilmore. We had a big non-typical kill here last year. It's found the southeast property line, so it's a really good spot. Got a lot of fields around it, so we've got probably 30 to 40 food plots, probably ranging from 130 to 150 acres. It's a lot of land to get ready, but again, our plan is to get all these bush hogs next week after the rain, get it sprayed. Hopefully we can get some seed up with the corn and soybeans, and start feeding them some more. That's my job, try to recruit some more deer in here, so maybe we'll get some big ones. Some tools. Old farmer coming out at me. That's what I hate when I farm, working on equipment. Couldn't stand it. I don't like things to go wrong. And when you farm, that's what happens all the time.
All the time.
Things breaking, tearing up, things going wrong. I can't stand it. I guess that's that coaching in me.
They really don't need to be that tight.
Yeah, they really don't.
You got to knock.
I guess as long as that grommet's smushing in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It causes cancer now. It used to not. It says. No, they'll pull that one off too. 'Cause we're going to have something for it to breathe.
That's true.
That ain't coming as easy as that.
Drill a hole.
It'll come loose. It might not know it.
Don't let that thing get you, Keith.
Gonna get beat, Keith.
There you go. I'm not gonna get beat. I'm gonna cut the top of the barrel off. I just didn't want to tear the up where you can't get it loose.
Talk about the chemical.
Well, we got some Roundup. We're gonna spray everything. Roundup should kill everything that's in the plots.
It's probably, it might
Oh.
be under the bed.
It'll take it about 4 or 5 days before you really to see it. But what Roundup does, it goes down in and kills the actual roots of the plant. That way that plant don't come back. But they got other chemicals you can spray it. It just, it just turns it brown and kills the top of it, but it don't kill the root. The Roundup actually goes down in and kills the root. And you don't have to worry about that plant coming back. But takes it a little bit longer to work, but you can go on and do whatever you need to do. Like we're gonna spray them, and as soon as we can, as soon as it gets dry enough, we're gonna go in and drill soybeans into it. But should work good. It's gonna take it, like I said, 3 or 4 days. As long as the weather stays warm, you'll be able to see it. And go put it out and see what happens.
We want to make sure it works good. 5 ounces to the gallon.
3 is the recommended rate, and we'll go 5. That way we can put enough. We got plenty to use.
All right, so we got 65 gallon tanks, so do the math real quick.
325 ounces.
All right. We gotta put it in something.
That thing's got a measure
You got a measuring cup on
on the
front.
ag spray.
Yeah, I think we need something bigger to put it in.
No, you can just do it right in that cup. That way you ain't wasting it.
32 ounces that cup holds. So how many is that?
10 cups.
All right.
325. 10 cups plus 5.
I just think we can put some in here. I don't know how many ounces this is.
It won't take but a second.
Maybe more open.
How wet was it out there in the middle? Was it wet like you thought it was?
It was pretty wet, yeah, but it's who knows when it's gonna dry out, but it is pretty wet.
Well, all of this around the perimeter and all that, that's dry enough. I mean, once the grass is down, I think we can come in and drill it. And
Yeah, we can
We
at
just
least get the sides.
we plant what we can. I mean, if sunflowers for the birds, I mean, we ain't got to plant the whole field.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can tell you what we can do out there in that middle. If we can't get sunflowers on it, we just keep it disc and keep it clean. Doves love that to rest on.
That's true. That's true.
So we could do that and have that out here for a little resting area for them.
Maybe in about a month it'll dry out. We can disc it.
Maybe. If we don't, they got 10 days of rain in the forecast next week. I hope that this stuff dies down enough we can get it planted before then.
Well, we sure popped it to it.
Yep. Well, that thing, it's doing a good job. I'm impressed with it.
It's doing great.
Yep. All right. Let's go load it up and go to another.
Another plot.
pretty good now.
Yeah, we
It's
had a
starting to
food.
look better.
Yeah, we had a food plot we sprayed last week. We came back and sprayed again today to try to get it good and killed so we can come back in here and drill some stuff in here. What kind of crops we gonna put in here?
Well, we're about to run out of time on corn. If we can get some corn planted in the next, few days, but they talking about rain in the next day or two. But what we could do, want to have a dove hunt, we could come in here and plant sunflowers.
Okay.
And if it does rain and we can't get them planted, we still got probably 2 weeks on them. We can always come in and plant forward soybeans, which I think that's what we're going to have to do on all of it that's too wet. If we get sunflowers planted on this ridge through here, be enough to have 4 or 5 guys have a nice dove hunt here, and then you come in and plant the soybeans around it. Deer's gonna like them.
It's
So,
a great spot. This is what we call the L field, but the back side of it, it's been underwater for like a month or
yeah,
more.
the long part of the big part of it is all wet. I mean, it's still water standing on it, but
You know,
this
it's a
is
good spot.
looking good. Looking good. We might ought to try to take some matches, try to burn this stuff off after this spray takes hold. The second spray.
Be a good idea.
I think we could. I mean, it's got some vegetation. The drill will plant through it, but I think it'd do better if we could burn it. It's always good if you can get all that stuff off of it.
Thanks for light a match. It doesn't matter to me.
That's right. That's right. We may have to try that.
All right, sounds
All right.
good.